spoke about interpretation. So Quran and Hadith is the big issue here. Do you think Muslim women should have political power to say that their version of the interpretation is right?
So the question for anyone that didn't catch it is, should women have the political power to say that their interpretation is correct, compared with others? Now, I think first of all, there's two things which should not be relevant. The first is the gender of the person, and the second is political power. The purpose of interpreting Quran is to understand what was God's will, to understand the intention of God in how we're supposed to be living our life. Now, what that means is you have to be, first of all, if you are trying to interpret what that means, you should be a qualified mujtahid. And it's irrelevant what your gender is, but what is relevant is if you are biased, if you have a political agenda, or if you have a certain angle or skew that could mean that you might read into it things which are not there, then that makes someone questionable. And I don't think it's about, whether it's male or female, whether they should have the political power or not. I think we need to revive scholarship generally. So we have a decline in scholarship generally throughout the Muslim world. I think it's irrelevant whether we have more female scholars or male scholars. If they are true to the goal of interpreting and understanding what God's will was and trying to marry it up with other ideologies, which kind of defeats the purpose, then there's no problem with a woman being a mujtahid. And again, we have to be cautious when we say, women have the political power to interpret or to pose their interpretation as correct. So there are, some narrations and instructions that if the scholar is at the foot or at the step of the ruler, they're probably, they're not really to be trusted, because if you have political goals and a political agenda, then you're not going to be objective in your work. Just imagine if, how in England we have hundreds and hundreds of years of English law jurisprudence. It's very refined. It's very, complicated. There's legislation, there's case law, all this kind of stuff. Now imagine if you had an occupying force come and take over your country and prevent you from studying your legal past and prevent you from continuing that legal past. So that all you are left with is the bare basics, the bare rudimentary basics of what your legal system used to be. You can't engage with it in a sophisticated way anymore. And this is essentially what happened as a result of post-colonialism in the Muslim world. And when people are so distant from the classical scholarship and understanding why and having the infrastructure in place, this is what leads to some of the problems and leads to people thinking that they need to be in positions of political power to force a certain interpretation. And I think this is a dangerous path to go down, to mix political power with particular interpretations.